And travel isn't any easier for drivers in the Midwest. As Chris mentioned, the storm caused whiteout conditions from Nebraska to Chicago, forcing some major highways to shut down. Dean Reynolds is in Oak Park, Illinois, just west of Chicago. Dean, good morning.
Good morning. With the snow here falling at about 2 inches an hour, it would be easy to pile up more than a foot by the end of the day. The beginning of the day is featuring a very difficult commute, while elsewhere in the Midwest, just getting home from the holiday was proving to be a real challenge.
An autumn blizzard blanketed the Midwest Sunday. Blustery winds and heavy snow swallowed parts of the I-80 and I-70 corridor, reducing visibility to zero and making driving nearly impossible.
We are literally driving and cannot see anything.
Accidents littered the roadways, while jackknife tractor trailers and disabled cars blocked highways and interstates.
You better have an extra dose of patience to get through all this. Between people just not making good choices and not being patient with not only the road but other drivers, get you in trouble every time.
In Kansas City, a tractor trailer nearly pitched off an overpass after sliding into the guardrail.
This is probably one of the worst I've ever seen in Kansas. You can't see in front of you. You cannot see where the roadway is at.
In Kansas, the governor issued a state of emergency. Interstate 70, which spans much of the state, was shut down.
We were supposed to be on afternoon flight. We preemptively changed it to avoid the snow, and then we were stuck in traffic, so she still missed the flight.
At O'Hare Airport in Chicago, more than 800 flights were canceled, slowing one of the busiest airports in the country on one of the busiest travel days. Chicago Mayor RAHM EMANUEL.
It's an all-hands-on-deck effort for the city. We have been here before, but this is the first snow of this season, and as of this magnitude, it has a lot of unpredictability.
A winter storm warning is now in effect for the Chicago metro area, and more than 170,000 customers are without power. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard is warning people to stay away from the shoreline of Lake Michigan, where waves could reach a height of 18 feet. John?
Wow. Thank you, Dean. 18 feet.